Good morning. Welcome to Sam's Doing Stuff. What am I doing today? Well, you know what I'm doing today. You guys know how I always talk about motivation and discipline. Well, today is discipline. I have no motivation whatsoever. I just got to get this to rough grade. Did a lot of pushing dirt, ripped out some scrubs. So the first order of business is get this scrub loaded in the trailer. Oh, probably need to be a little bit closer. Well, I'd say that's gonna just about do it for rough grade. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with the excavator now. Gonna take it back to my house. Let me show you what we got done. So we are pretty much right at rough grade. Yeah, I'm very happy with the way things turned out. Everything slopes down towards the creek. They should have pretty darn good runoff. No big puddles of mud anymore. Yeah, it'll be good. I ripped out tons of scrub along the creek here. They haven't seen their creek from their house in who knows how long, but this is a lot more pleasant to look at than all of that overgrowth. And of course, this will all be, you know, graded off to final grade and seeded. It'll be beautiful. I'll show you where the pool was. So I'm standing right about where the diving board was, right about here, yeah, and there's no more excavator stuck in the deep end, which is good. I've got quite a bit more dirt to pull up down to where the shallow end was. That's the way it's supposed to be. It's been since I was 16, 17 years old since it's looked like this, but that I remember had a nice slope to it. We would play, you know, cowboys and Indians and stuff, and we'd hide behind that wall back there. Oh, this is so surreal to me. Yeah. Well, next thing that's gonna happen, like I said, I'm gonna take the excavator home, bring back the tractor. We're gonna smooth this all out and get it to a final grade. But we're not gonna do that right now. We're gonna give my parents' property a break. It's very wet. We've had a lot of rain in May. As a matter of fact, we had over 1 inch of rain on May 29th. So I'd like to let that disturbed dirt settle for a while. It's all draining into the creek like it's supposed to, but it needs to sit. We need to wait for a really dry spell to get to work over there. Speaking of which, I'm pretty proud of what I've got behind me here. I was able to put the mower deck back on the BX, and I mowed that whole hill over there, which I was not able to do before I made that creek. The creek is working the way it's supposed to. That's a good thing. So what are we gonna do here? Well, I've got a pretty big mess up here on the hill. That's right. All of this needs to be burned, and that's gonna happen in June. The burn ban in Ohio lifts, and I can burn any time of the day I want to. But I want to work on the land bridge, and I've got some big chunks of concrete over here that are going to make perfect fill over there around that culvert. But I need the excavator to lift them. Alrighty. Well, I hope you're all going to notice a much quieter ride, because once again, thank you to the comments section. I took your advice. I found the track roller that was making all the noise, and I'm keeping a can of lithium grease here in the cab. So if it starts to act up, I just hit it with some lithium grease and it stops squeaking. All right, so first thing we need to do is pick this big bad boy up again. That's a lot of weight. Let's bring it in some. We'll just go nice and gently. Okay, it's starting to level out. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Really amazes me how much this machine can handle. All right. Nice and gently set it down in the creek bed. That'll make good fill. Another piece just about like it. Might even be heavier. All right, set this in the hole. Smooth and easy. There you go. Now it's time to go get some smaller rocks. Yeah, pretty much now I'm just taking about every rock I can find and I'm gonna dump it in there. Because I've got a lot of rocks. Filling it in there, boss. I need a bunch of them down in here. I can do this carefully without crushing my foot. Putting all these rocks around the mouth of this culvert to prevent erosion. It's getting there. Well, I don't know what you guys think, but I think that looks absolutely beautiful. And as far as the land bridge is concerned, I think this is going to be it for now. I've got solid rock underneath, gravel, organic material on top, and this will grow seed on its own, or grow grass on its own without putting seed on it. And then as I get more and more fill, I've got rocks everywhere. Every time I get a bucket load of rocks, I'm just gonna dump it in here and just keep filling this over. And eventually this will all look like that does. So next, I've got the rest of this dirt along the bank here that needs to go somewhere. So I am going to start spooning that out and putting it in my dump trailer. Oh, this is the most fun you'll ever have with an excavator. Just digging dirt, loading a dump trailer. Well, that's gonna about do it for this week, you know. Got the bridge at a good stopping point. I have cleared just about half of the spoils that are on this side of the creek. And let me tell you, a mini excavator, a tractor, and a dump trailer, that's just got to be about the best combination there is. Yeah, so I'm pretty pleased with this week's progress. You know, we're not even into the dry season yet, when everything dries out and it makes it easier to work. So I jinxed myself before, but I feel like I'm ahead of the game. Well, anyway, tune in on Wednesday. I'm sure I'll be doing something different when I'm doing more stuff. See you then.